Marianne St. Clair, and I'm with
Debbie Manser.
And we just are pulling back into port, and we have been on a 5-day magical, wonderful cruise.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So Debbie and I have known each other for quite some time, but not only, things were kind of in transition for Debbie, and she called me up and she said, Marianne, going on a cruise, come. And I had already, put out this cruise with the Muse. So let me tell you just a second what a Muse is, because many of you haven't heard. Debbie hadn't heard.
I had no idea what it was.
I've been a life coach for many years, but down in my heart, there's been this, Marianne, you're a Muse. Marianne, you're a Muse. Birthing Muse. And so really what I've come to know about musing is it's an arousal of the heart and tapping into your inner source and really tapping into that, tuning into it. And then what a muse does is just get you out to play and to have a bigger capacity, a bigger container for pleasure and play in your life. So, Debbie, what has happened this week with you as far as pleasure and play and shining the light on what's happened this week?
Well, when I first came on ship, I was in a real down spot through a breakup with a friend, with a relationship breakup, and then, as a matter of fact, the gentleman was supposed to be on the board, on the ship with me, but instead I asked Marianne to come with me when he backed out, and so I was in a real low spot. I didn't even want to come, but there was a reason that I asked Marianne. She is such a strong force in my life, and has been there every time I've been low. She's been there to pull me out of that lull. And this week has been no different. I mean, she has just turned. I went from here to here. Okay. I mean, I feel like a totally different person today. I feel strong. I know that today is the first day of the rest of my life, and I'm going to get out there and do what I need to do for myself.
Isn't that key?
But yeah, it is. It's key. I mean, play. We played. We did whatever we want. We went snorkeling. We had so much fun snorkeling. I mean, going to shows and laying out on the Serenity deck on this cruise and just doing nothing. That, to me, is just as much of a play as playing.
But with that, doing nothing, it creates the space. It creates the opportunity for new strength, to be able to listen to yourself. If you're in the busyness of life and you're in the busyness of go, 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 the cruise is a perfect opportunity to...
Yes.
It takes 1, 2, 3 days, and then we started letting go. It's a process. The cruise is fabulous for it because you don't have to do anything. You don't have to think about, everything is laid out, your food, your entertainment, so you can pick and choose. But in that picking and choosing, there's a detox, there's a slowing down process that takes a few days, and then you can start percolating what's new, and you can tap into that inner core and that strength, and all of a sudden you're listening from a new place. You're listening to what's in the infinite possibilities. That's what's in the space, is infinite possibilities of what you want to create. So Debbie, we talked about your business.
Well, I've been in business for 22 years. I do horseback rides on the beach, and I started here. I'm here, but I know that I can go even further. And Marianne gave me some really, really good options and really good things to, foresight into what I can do, how I can enrich my business. And
maybe even double it this next year.
I would love to double it.
Creating some
and
new
go
packages.
on more cruises.
Yes.
Hello. Needless to say, I love to cruise. So, as a matter of fact, I'll be on another cruise in 2 weeks. Thank goodness. But it's when you go on a cruise, I mean, you have that moment of where you have peace. You don't have cell phones. You don't have you have TV if you want it. But I mean, you don't have Facebook. You don't have all this other stuff that
distractions,
right?
Noise.
And when I'm back, my business will be still there. But now when I go back, I know I'm going to enhance my business and bring it to a new dimension. And I never even thought of that until you gave me that insight as, Debbie, think about this, or how about this? There's all these possibilities. Let's go for it. I'm like, you know what?
No more work, not work harder.
No, I don't work hard.
But also,
I don't want to work hard anymore.
Taking yourself from being a manager to being a CEO,
instead,
and hiring the manager, and tweaking what you're doing, refining it, and then adding some new packages. There's some neat ideas we came up with.
I mean, I do weddings and wedding proposals, but now to add packages to that and add, make it more of a
exclusive service.
Exclusive service. That's it.
Because it is an exclusive service.
Yeah, and I can do that. I can do that.
So, in the leaving, what would you like to impart to?
Oh my gosh, what?
Get on the cruise with
the Muse? Get on the cruise with the Muse with Marianne. That's for sure. I mean, if you have any thoughts of doing something like this is the atmosphere that you want to be in, because you are. Oh my gosh! I mean, to be on a cruise with. I mean, it's just there's an awe. All right. I mean, it's just unbelievable out here, and you can think freely. Let that ocean breeze just go through your brain and just clear your brain out and start all over again if you need to.
And come up with. Do some dancing, move your body.
Go play.
How about the senses?
Go play.
How about the senses?
The smell. I mean, the touch. Everything that you need is right here.
And
right
it's
here.
Perfect opportunity.
Oh, definitely.
So, if you'd like to get a hold of me, Marianne St. Clair, and you can get me also on Facebook and at Two Muses. And there will be a website coming up called Cruise with the Muse. So I would love to take you on a cruise, let you have an amazing new experience, and tap into a greater part of you that you never knew was possible. So it also is an arousal of your heart, just so that you feel more alive. And I'd love to come and have you join me on the next cruise.
Cruise with this Muse, I'm telling you. You won't regret it. So
thanks, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.